You're listening to a Saturday night gaming podcast, The Great War, run by Tony Stevens. Hope you enjoy.
Attention, patriots! The year is 1940 and the world stands on the edge of darkness as the iron grip of Rasputin's Russian Empire tightens across the globe. From the frozen wastes of Siberia to the bombed-out streets of Tokyo, the forces of freedom fight valiantly to hold the line against the enemy bolstered by unholy magic and terrifying technology. But fear not, brave citizens, for the United States has unveiled its greatest weapon in this battle for liberty, Squad Scion. Handpicked from the best and the brightest, these extraordinary individuals have undergone cutting-edge enhancements to become living symbols of hope. And now, 4 fresh recruits, armed with newfound powers and unshakable resolve, are ready to join the fight. These courageous heroes will face the horrors of war, sabotage the Russian war machine, and stand tall against Rasputin's monstrosity, the warriors of divinity. The road ahead will be perilous, but freedom is worth every sacrifice. So, stand at attention, soldiers! The world is watching and the time to strike for liberty is now! Good evening, brave listeners. It is my privilege and honor to welcome you to Terra Prime, the Great War, proudly presented by Saturday Night Gaming and now powered by the Apocalypse. Prepare yourselves for a journey into a world on the brink of chaos, where history has been rewritten and heroism is the last line of defense against tyranny. Tonight you'll witness the clash of courage and darkness as our valiant players navigate the rich lore of Terra Prime, unraveling secrets, facing unimaginable terrors, and standing firm against adversity the likes of which the world has never known before. It's action, it's adventure, it is history rewritten, and with a touch of the extraordinary, I might add. Now, with great excitement, I present our cast and crew, starting to my right.
That's me.
I had to think about it too.
I am Patrick Danielson. I'm being played by Dan. Yo.
Not Patrickson. Daniel
Yes.
Patrickson? No, that's not right.
I'll be going by Breaker most of the game. I expect all of you to remember that. I am a explosives expert who got experimented on, and now I get to be protected by water sometimes.
Cool.
Be on the lookout. I did accidentally dehydrate somebody to death one time, but I promise to try not to do that again.
Just releasing those secrets early on.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. And you, sir.
Don't worry, I wrote that down. It is a secret that I will give to somebody later.
That everybody else already knows. Got it. Got it.
Hopefully we'll all forget by then.
My name is John. My character is not Blast Master.
He's not the blast master. He's the explosives expert. You mean Gas Blaster?
He's
Or
also
Gas Master?
Gas Master.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He
The Mass Gaster.
his given name by his mother is Gaston, but he now mostly goes by Atomos.
Animus?
Thanos.
Oh my gosh.
Animus
No, you shouldn't
Thanatos.
do this if you couldn't pronounce it.
I'm pretty sure that means the deadly wind, right?
Yeah, because my whole family was killed by Rasputin, and
Same.
so in my I don't know who you are.
Twinsies.
We haven't gotten to you
I
yet.
know who you are.
Well, that's because I'm explaining who I am.
It's happening currently.
You know, I'm Gaston, and that I have allowed myself to, through experimentation, to enhance myself so that it'll fuel my revenge against that guy I mentioned earlier.
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Ah.
He has a power to make me forget, but I will never forget. And that now, through experimentation, I am completely a gaseous being, poisonous gas, and I mostly have to be contained in a suit.
Special containment.
Yeah, special containment suit. I have gas powers. I can release myself into the air, causing discomfort to people around me. And
Sometimes death.
It's called passing gas is the name of the
Get them all out now. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're not going to get them all out now.
Better out than in, I always say.
Yeah.
You literally never said that.
Well, just now I did.
Yeah.
You heard it. It's on
Wind,
recording.
Dust in the wind, so I'll go with it.
Dust in the wind. Okay, you. We're moving on.
I'm Jessica. I'm playing Katya Khrushchev. She also had her family killed by Rasputin. They were dissenters. He didn't like that.
This guy's been getting around.
Yeah, dissenters don't get a lot of attention, not good attention from dictators. Dictators and dissenters oftentimes they clash.
I heard that was how you sign up for being a guinea pig.
That's in New Guinea, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a guinea pig. That's why I'm gas now.
Oh, anyway, sorry.
You allowed yourself to be a guinea pig. Don't even. We just listened to
Yeah,
your
it doesn't
story.
matter if I allow
I mean,
myself.
what kind of a monster allows themselves to be experimented on by a scientist
I
just
didn't
to
say
save their
that
country?
I just said that I was a guinea pig, and that is a fact.
I have fought in all the countries. I was rescued by the Germans and then fought in all the countries.
I
And
fought in
now
all
I
the
ended
plus
up
one.
here.
Nice. All right. And you with the red hair.
I'm Laura and I'm playing Ellie. And I don't remember my backstory.
You're a sweet young girl from Alabama. And
Alabama.
Alabama. And
Well, that's all. You don't even
you
have
could
to
get a
have it.
moonburn there, but she did not. She actually joined the great fight against the Russian war machine because she doesn't like it. It's because her older brother died. Yeah.
How did you forget about your older brother?
Her older brother
It was
died.
so traumatic that I forgot.
Maybe he's much older and she doesn't remember.
He was fighting for the armed forces against the Russian war machine. He died, and she said, "I am not going to take this. I can stand up for myself and beat these bastards."
Was he also
That's
killed
why she's
by
here.
Rasputin?
Well, I mean, by extension, probably, because everybody that's killed by the Russians is killed by Rasputin, I guess, at some
Yeah,
point.
that makes sense.
All right. So I'm Tony Stevens. I will be your GM, editor-in-chief for this game. I hope to bring everybody all of the thrilling action that they've come to know by listening to Saturday Night Gaming's podcasts. Don't forget to go back and listen to everything that's predated this because it's all awesome too. And then tune in every week for us and we will present to you the best, most exciting story about the 1940s altered history that you've ever heard while listening to this. Right? Don't you agree?
Of all the broadcasts that I've ever heard, this is definitely one of them.
Of all the broadcasts in all the world about the altered history of the 1940s, you had to listen to mine. So, without further ado, all right, if you're ready, where you left off last time, you were standing outside the tower trying to make your way over to one of the Tesla pillars, and I do believe your ever-aggressive leader wanted to break it or try to mess it up or something like that.
I'm not
Why
aggressive.
is she so
Thank you.
aggressive?
Which is because she smokes all the cigars. And
Literally, that's what we're supposed to do, is break it.
hey, man, I'm not judging you.
Never aggressive.
You just are aggressive all the time. You're being aggressive right now. It's fine.
Well, only because you called me aggressive.
Huh. So, if I recall correctly, you had rolled to know about the situation for the actual Tesla pillar and what kind of numbers or security defenses it has.
Yes.
And that was 20 of the revenant soldiers guarding the pillar.
And I'm under
Whoever your tactical leader is can take that information I just gave and
You guys are
I
above.
actually don't know if I'm supposed to be the tactical leader. I just saw on my sheet that I had forgotten that my nickname was The Rock. I don't know who gave me that nickname.
Well, you've been
I don't think
my
I
rock
gave it
this
to myself.
entire
it was you.
It was not me.
I said it would be funnier if your name was the Crusher because your name is Katya Khrushchev and you were like, I'm just gonna call myself the Rock.
I have no memory of that.
Smell what you
You've been my rock the entire time.
Okay, so we had a plan.
What was
Yes.
your plan?
We were
To come
gonna
up with a plan.
go up to the tower and do some shit to it. I don't remember what the plan was.
I'm not gonna give you the plan.
You told us information about the thing. There was a lot of dudes around it.
I just told it to you again. Yeah.
Okay. Can they see us? Do they know that we're there?
Not
At
yet.
this point, you have not walked up to the Tesla pillar.
Okay.
There are 20 of them.
If I
just so
remember
you're aware.
correctly, I had asked if there was a way to redirect the energy from the tower from the Tesla tower to the,
Yeah, and he said no.
and he said that wasn't
He said
really
no.
something that we had feasible with us at the time.
Okay.
And you also cannot cause an earthquake or an explosion to drop the tower into the sub.
Well, that's just
Grab.
dumb.
What?
Okay.
That was your
And
original
we've already
plan.
established,
That
the
was our plan.
precedent has been set, that's because it's a damn good plan, that the gas doesn't affect these guys, right?
No, not really.
And I'm underground safe, right?
No,
Right now?
we're sort of approaching the tower.
I'm under the ground safe.
Okay, listen.
In the
Here's
sewer.
here's an idea that I have.
I do have C3 now.
What if, and I'm just gonna throw this out there, what if he puts the gas himself,
You guys talking about me?
yeah, around, like just puts the cloud at the people, right, and then explodes it?
I'm gonna put the cloud at the.
I mean, he can effectively
'Cause they
cause
won't-
explosions. Yeah.
It won't like affect their breathing, but if the cloud is all around them, we can be at a safe distance and then he can explode it, right?
I mean, he doesn't have the amazing ability to explode an entire group of 20 people with one cloud. No.
He's,
Well,
he's a
if it was
person-sized
confined
cloud
in
of
this
gas.
space, but like because we're outside, it's gonna dissipate quicker than.
I
Like, I
thought
would
you
have
could
to.
control where the
quick-
gas went. Can you not?
He,
I have
he's-
to roll really well to control it.
Yeah,
Well, that
I
could
mean, he can
happen.
try.
Yeah, we could try.
He can try, but
Let's do
yeah,
it.
he can't kill like 20 people with one gas cloud. No.
I could put gas inside one of them.
I got one. That's all I can do.
Like generally speaking, unless you have like a multi-attack skill,
Let me see what I got here. Hold on.
if you're the kind of person that has a multiple person
Gas
attack skill,
activation,
Oh yeah, I can attack some people, but not 20.
neither can he. He can only attack one at a time.
I could try to be sneaky about placing some mines.
If they were confined in like a room or something, I could fill the room up with gas.
If they were all NPCs that didn't matter and they weren't actually threats that you were supposed to fight, then yeah, he probably could do something to where I would narratively say that was cool and let it go. But not to set the principle that any kind of boss fights he can, aggressively attack.
I thought it was just 20
Multitudes.
random dudes on a boss fight.
Wait, what's this energy drain? Can I drain energy from people?
No, it's impossible.
No, it's impossible. You have
That's
to
under
get
your
No, it's
impossible.
just a drawback.
And then no.
Oh,
It drains
your
from
energy
you.
drain. You
my energy is drains.
you lose self when you
Am I
use too much of
actually
your
an
gas.
energy vampire?
I am, water vampire. But I could try the mines just in case we draw
And you
attention.
can't set the mines up in advance,
Yeah, sure you can.
and then like
If I'm
she
stealthy
plays,
enough,
and
yes.
she plays them stealthy. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like they sent Groot in with the button, right? Baby Groot, but he didn't do the explosive. Rocket did, and then they sent Groot in. Just don't push the button yet, kind of a situation, right?
Oh,
So, because she's super stealthy, so she could probably stealth and place some mines if you had them set up and ready to go.
I'll put it this way. Delayed explosives is a difficult power for me.
You definitely need it to be delayed.
But that's only -1.
Yeah, but that's me setting the mines where they need to be.
You
Or
can't
me
just
setting a timer on something.
right, exactly. And but you're saying if you roll poorly, it's just going to explode in our faces before she can get out there with it.
Possible.
But if you roll really well,
Would you say that she would be capable of carrying any explosive that I created at time to explosion on?
Yeah, it'd be fine.
she's
Okay.
got stealth, perfect camo, and infiltration expertise.
perfect.
If you successfully roll to create it on a delayed function, then yeah, she can carry
Okay.
it.
Because I do have timers, and I have
But she'd have to
Grenades,
successfully roll
which would
stealth,
probably
and
be
then
a-
you'd have to successfully roll that.
I have grenades, which would probably be a better option to put the timer on, or C3. But C3 is better for structures,
Yeah, let's save that for the
where
building.
the grenades would be better for anti-personnel.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Unless we have a really heroic Russian who's gonna throw his hat on there.
Oh. I never even thought of that.
Really? You've seen Captain America how many times? I've seen it far less times.
I didn't think an undead Russian soldier was going to be that brave until you just said that.
No, he probably still won't.
You wouldn't be.
So,
This American
I'm-
beauty over here is very distracting.
so I'm rolling to try to create
What?
the explosives that you will then carry. And you will bravely carry whatever I create.
You got this. Does she need to roll stealth too?
Yeah, she will have to roll stealth to get there, yes.
It's a 7.
Well, you've created them, and you've created.
Yes.
Use the edge
I was
to
gonna
bump it
suggest
up.
it, but I really didn't want to make you do it on the first roll.
I'm going to use the edge to bump it up.
Oh,
so-
can you do that?
A 10.
I thought you just had to re-roll. You can bump up your roll.
That's what you need
To
to
the,
Bump it up.
What
the
else
next
do you
level of
use it for?
success.
That's it.
That's it?
That's about it. I mean, re-roll or just bump
I
it
didn't
up.
know you could bump it up.
Like if you fail
It's the
completely,
tiniest dice in the whole world.
if you fail completely, then you might want to re-roll. But
Because the
if
best
you
that
have
you're going to get
mid-grade,
is...
you might want to hire function.
Yeah.
So.
What did you get?
What are more?
I didn't even see
You'd be
that.
rolling your stealth off of speed, so you're basically trying to get these explosives that he created.
Do you want to use that edge to bump it up? See, you need a bigger
Seven.
dice, so you can't even see that dice. She got a 7 as well. So if she used her edge, it would bump it to 10.
Mhm.
If you want to. If not,
Sure.
Do remember that this is your edge for the entire evening,
Unless we level.
unless you level up.
wait, what? I leveled up last time.
You can only have one edge of
You
it.
can only have one edge at a time.
I know, I'd already used mine and then
You
I
can't
leveled
edge
up.
multiple times in a night.
Last week I had the same
Beg to
problem.
differ.
Yeah.
Beg to differ.
Last week I had the same problem. I leveled up
I
the
forgot.
week before. I leveled up at the end of the week before. And then at the beginning I
Too much
got
sugar
an
today.
edge that I didn't get because
Yeah.
I already had it.
But for people who use their edges and don't bump up every week, it's
Yeah.
Maybe it was the
pretty,
week before
pretty
last.
useful.
Regardless, I didn't know that was a thing. Here, I'm gonna put this on your edge.
All right.
Alright.
Then
So
she's capable of carrying them to those positions.
Woohoo!
2 very good successes. That only required a lot of edge.
And then, what did I say I could use it for? Reroll. And.
It mattered hard.
This
Okay.
one tower of 4 was very important to destroy right here,
Well,
right now.
I think what's more important to us was not starting off the night with one of our members getting their arms exploded.
We like your arms.
It could have been me.
We like your arms. I thought it was gonna be you that you had no arms.
Tony can rip them off. They grow back.
Take her back.
Did you see where I sent you this? Like,
All right, this is your team functionality. This D4 is your team function. If you need to use your assistances for each other.
Nice.
Like, say, for instance, if you rolled a 9 and you use teamwork, you could bump that up to a 10.
right.
Just checking.
Alright.
All right. So,
Yes.
she manages to move stealthily, as she does, to a way in which even the revenant soldiers, as they're looking around, they're basically just patrolling this one Tesla tower.
Is it actually like Tesla? Like
Yeah, why are we
large,
calling it
it's
that?
it's a large Tesla coil.
oh, okay. So there's electricity and stuff, and are they
Yeah, and
sending?
it's charging the tower that then
Ah.
has another beacon that's launched, like protruding from it, that is
Yeah.
sending a signal out.
That controls all of the revenants.
Do you want a pillow?
Kind of. No,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I
I don't want to
pillows.
know. I'm just playing.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're patrolling around this Tesla tower, and she's able to maneuver in, and she like tosses a few of the charges like in certain positions to try and do the maximum amount of damage. So they are set now.
And they don't know we're here yet.
Not yet.
They have yet to notice anything because he didn't blow anything up, and she didn't get sick.
Should I get my shark knife
Because
ready?
she has perfect camouflage.
And we have T
You need to
minus.
learn how to use a
One
shark
times-
knife.
What?
Because you are
Oh, yes.
a shark knife. That's what I have. I have a shark knife. It's for killing sharks.
It's a gas.
He looks really proud of the fact that
It's a gas knife, and it's not for killing gas. It's for
Sharknado.
delivering gas.
Delivering gas. All at once inside someone.
So you're saying if she knew how to use your knife,
Or
she
just
could
a
put your
regular
gas
shark.
in
You don't have to
someone?
be a gas knife. It could be one.
Yeah, no, she couldn't use his knife because his knife is hooked to a tube
It's up to me.
Oh.
that is hooked to him.
Coming
Yeah.
from him.
But they,
He is the knife.
It's
The knife
based
is
on-
just a tool.
it's based on a knife that uses gas. And it expands the gas like really fast inside a shark. So it basically kills them.
The knife is your penis.
What the hell are you talking about?
You know, from Dr. Horrible Single One.
Yeah, the hammer.
Oh, the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the knife is not.
That was a good movie.
You always hold it way down
It's
there at
it's a
that
tool
level.
that you use to penetrate people and then put
Just
yourself
the
inside
tip,
of it.
right?
Definitely,
Just the
yes.
tip,
And
it kills
and you
monster.
hold it down at this level.
Yeah, and
There's
then
a lot
their
of
internal
his
organs.
essence filters through the tool into their bodies.
There's an explosion sometimes.
The guy who made the gas joke looks really frustrated with it. He's like, look, take me seriously.
Listen, the knife is not my penis, okay? It's just for killing sharks.
And zombies.
And zombies. All
We
right.
should call him Finn.
But I'm just saying, like, if you just slit their throats, like, and they would never know what killed them because you're invisible or whatever.
That's true.
She's not invisible. She is just very
They
good.
still wouldn't know
She's
what
like
killed.
James
The
Bond.
point is, he's right. It'd be like one of those creepy horror movies.
She's
where
Batman.
He's not necessarily right.
What is it?
No, she's Batman.
The,
She could be
the
like,
wire
where's
slices through somebody, and then the wire's gone, and the person's heads just melt off.
We've already seen one
Oh, you
revenant
should one of those, like,
that
wires
didn't
that you
fall
just
down
cut people's heads
immediately
off with.
just because you cut their throat.
And also, I think if she jumps out and tries to cut somebody's
No,
head
no.
off, she's going to be a little bit more
She's
visible.
not gonna
sneaks
be
up
like,
behind
"Ah!"
them. She
She's
sneaks
gonna-
up behind
right,
them and then stealthily, like, razors their head off.
backstab, like it's a backstab move. It's a move, okay, from D&D. Listen,
Oh yeah, quietly.
yeah,
And then they
you do
I
take
just-
extra damage from backstab.
I don't know. Yeah, that's right. All right, cool. So, Gaston and Katya, y'all have not done anything, and it is your turns.
I have been entertaining.
all right.
No, you've been
That
entertaining,
is totally
but
doing something.
What am I?
I
gonna
meant
do?
like,
I'm safe in the sewers, right?
You're
I don't want to do
saving or
anything
safe
right
safe?
now because
Safe.
we're gonna give our position away. Like, if I shoot somebody from a distance or something, like it's gonna throw everything
his
into alarm.
his detonation charges are set for
Yeah.
a turn.
I just get myself ready for when, because I don't want to act preemptively
Right.
to the explosion.
Because if we cause a ruckus, then everyone might run away from where she's.
What if it was distant?
I was thinking the same
distant
thing.
ruckus?
A distant ruckus.
But if we cause a
This-
problem,
this time.
then people might move away from where she's planting all the charges, right?
I don't know.
I just will ask my leader, where
Do you have any
strategically
sort
should
of
I be?
surveil ability? We get surveil.
I have environmental advantage,
I don't think that's gonna help us.
where I can like survey the environment and find a strategic advantage.
Will that help us?
That could
Okay,
be people.
do it. It's
Ah.
it's not gonna reveal our position, so let's do it. I don't have
Yeah.
anything except punching.
I'm just gonna ask that guy for
Unless he,
directions.
unless he walks over to one of the revenants and goes, "Hey, where's the bathroom?"
If I
Where's the
roll
body?
snake eyes, I hope I roll snake eyes now, because I would love to see.
Oh my
that happen.
god, don't say
Excuse
that.
me.
Excuse me.
Pardon-moi. but
You
where
better
is
roll
the loo?
sixes.
That's a 2.
Oh my
Here
god.
comes 1. Another 2. I rolled a 4. All right.
Well, that's
So, how do we want to play this?
well. This comes off your
You all right down
intelligence.
How much intelligence do you have?
1.
He rolled a 5.
Should I use this little chip, or should we do
No,
something
it's not
funny?
worth it yet. Don't.
So I'm gonna walk up to one and be like, "Oh, excuse me."
But not one of the ones we're trying to like be stealthy around. Okay, pick a different guy.
Wait.
Okay. I
Pick
will.
one of the 20 that is
Alright.
not currently going to be
Oh,
stealthy.
can I do the thing where I tap the back of the shoulder and make that sound? Like
Yes,
that?
but do it on this shoulder, and then when he turns that way, you'd be over here.
Can I do that? Okay, and then he turns immediately back and sees me.
And he's just like,
Oh, they really are zombies.
Pardon-moi, do you
Revenants.
speak French?
Do you know the French?
Parlez-vous français?
no.
Do you speak the English?
He said in French
No.
that he doesn't speak.
He's answering you in all the languages you're asking him about.
Do you speak Managwan? This is wonderful! I have made a friend! What shall we talk about?
I'm just picturing like the Borg starting to respond to it.
Oh my god.
It's just sitting there and it's like, okay. So,
I am asking for directions. Where is the nearest thing?
Katya.
This is an opportunity
Where's
for
the
Katya to
nearest
put a
thing?
hole in somebody's brain.
I rolled a 5.
What you see is as you're exiting the sewers and you've got this plan put together, he's built these grenade devices, and Ellie has just kind of like run off, and she's like tucked and rolled and like thrown these devices in certain spots, and then like low crawled all the way back. And then you see Gaston, and he's like, ah, yes, I too want to do this. And he just goes, and he runs over and he walks up to this guy and he goes, boop, boop, boop. And then like says, hello, do you speak other French?
I just can't think of Lumiere.
And as he's doing this, you notice that the creature that is standing in front of him, undead flesh, cybernetics, large weapon for an arm, is now readying that weapon to try and rip a new one on Gaston. You failed. You can't
We
do it. You
speak
don't know.
Managwan together.
But he said
You
no in
betrayed
Managwan.
me,
Oh,
zombie.
he said-
If you truly spoke Managwan, you would know that that meant no.
I don't speak Managwan.
It was all a lie.
I've pretended this whole time.
I just make sounds like bubbles.
It's like whenever I talk to my
I just pee in the water and make bubble noises.
Oh, I
Talk to
forgot
pets and
about
just-
the bubble and pee and everything. Oh, so gross, John.
I don't remember this pee.
We were all in a bubble with you to breathe, and then you peed in the bubble.
There had to have been a good reason for it.
No, you were just John the Red. That was the reason.
You just said you needed to pee.
What?
I said,
Oh,
don't
wait.
pee in this
And
bubble.
you said, can
then
I
you
pee?
did.
And I said, yeah, sure, go for it. And you peed in
I
the
must
bubble.
have need to pee in real
With
life.
us.
or something.
With
I
us in
think
the
it was-
bubble with
yes, I think that was
Yeah.
the case. And it became funny. So,
would you like to Ventabrain and Revenant?
would you like to allow the Revenant to kill Gaston so he no longer causes problems?
Gaston can take care of himself.
10 for snipering him from far away.
Alright.
pretty
So, Gaston, as you're standing there, you're like, oh, we don't know where the facilities are. I need to use the restroom.
I need to
And
pee.
I need to go wee.
Yeah.
And the thing just like, and it starts raising this like huge ballistic cannon for an arm. And it's like pointing it right at you, and you're like, oh, I do not like this. And then all of a sudden, just the whole faceplate like just kind of like
Oh,
bursts
that's
open.
cool.
And you see the other side, all of this rotten flesh just
Oh,
goes.
that's good.
Oh, it even does it in bullet time.
In slow motion.
Yeah, you see like
I'm like,
ripples in the air, and you're just like, and then it falls to the ground.
I run back where I came from.
He comes back to you.
That
Awesome.
All right.
guy did not know the directions.
Good. Now we've all used our turns and it's their turn.
is.
But
So-
that guy's dead though, so he's not gonna tell anybody.
So there's 19 revenants.
There are 19.
They're still
revenants.
unaware
I
that
just
we
heard
are
a sniper shot.
here.
That is true.
And a guy
Nice.
going, woo!
It's a stealth.
That is
I'm very
also
stealthy. So
So
roll for stealth.
there are
Okay, 4. I got a 4.
5 revenants making their way over towards the opening to the sewer that you have come out of, where you have made a large gunfire noise.
How many?
5
Oh.
of them
Not
are walking
that
over to you.
many.
1 is dead, so we're going to
Yeah,
tip
that's
this
good.
down to a 19.
Mhm.
5 of them are walking directly towards your location, very aggressively.
Sound like Martin Short right there.
And
Well,
that's all that they do for that turn?
No, I'm just letting you know what's happening.
Oh.
They're going to attack you. You can all roll defense. Woo! Either to absorb if you're like got high endurance, or speed if you've got really good stealth, or
Putting
I
it
got
title
any of
armor.
those things.
yeah. I think there's 2 armored people and maybe 2 avoidant.
I can read those there. Nice. You're so stealthy.
Yes, she successfully dips and dodges.
Dipping in the
I got a
blood.
10.
She moves like lightning.
I got a 10, but I'm taking
not
it.
loving
You've got a 10 and you're taking it?
Yeah.
Alright.
it. She got a 10.
After they're done. punching.
Gaston,
Gaston.
roll for
This
avoidance.
is from
Alright. Can I avoid
I got a
with gas?
Like as a power?
Yeah.
Like turning into gas or what?
Expelling gas.
Do you want to
It
use it
makes
as
me
like
like-
a jet rocket to like push yourself in
So
a different
yeah,
direction?
basically like I'm avoiding by moving, by expelling gas in the opposite direction. And it
Like,
comes
like
out
you're in
my
outer
So that
space.
would be
Oh my god,
speed.
he's gonna fart.
You
He's
can use your
farting.
knife if you need to just like release gas and like
and I'm
blow
like
yourself.
on the opposite.
Yeah.
I don't think the knife can release enough fast enough. There's a plug around the back of my suit.
Oh my god.
I can just,
You're gonna move the plug
I'm
so
just
that
gonna
you,
like
so
it has
that
a valve
He's
system.
gonna take
It's a
out the
butt
rear plug.
you got a butt plug in the
It's
back of
a
your
valve
suit.
system.
You said plug, bro.
First the plug comes out, then the valve. The plug is in the valve system. It's like
I
like-
will allow you to
It's
use
a butt plug.
your gas
It's a butt plug. That's just called
to
what it is.
move. Yes.
alright. And I make this kind of like
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounds
no.
like a balloon when you pull
Yeah,
it.
All I
yeah,
can
It's like-
picture is like all I can picture is like this pink sparkly one with a heart.
okay, here we go.
Oh god.
Okay, that is a 3 and a 2, which is 5 plus 3, so that's an 8.
How do you have a 3?
I have a 3 for energy.
Yes. He's boosted that to its max.
Nice.
So
Wait, 3's a max?
Yeah.
yes. So you have 8.
Oh wait, and I am doing
I think you probably just put
Alright, so
like
you rolled a 6,
when you
sir.
did this one.
I got 6
And
plus
you
1
just did
minus
right
1.
here. I added it.
Alright.
It is literally better for me to
Yeah, that's
not use the title.
So I rolled up and done this.
Okay,
If
so
I just tank the hit.
basically as the 5 revenant soldiers are coming over, they all lift up their ballistics arms and they're aiming and taking fire.
Yep.
Ellie quickly moves like lightning, tucking and rolling and running out of the way as Katya just kind of steps in front of where Ellie's running and just goes and like armors up and like starts taking the hits, and one of them hits her eyeball, turns into a little drops. It's constant with her in the eyeball bullets. And then Gaston's like,
Listen.
"Oh, wait, not me!" And he pulls out this plug where his butt is, and
Balloons across.
across to a different direction. To it, Patty's like, "What?" And goes,
Can I light
and
that
takes
on
a
fire?
round straight to the chest.
What did you roll?
6.
Oh, well, that's bad.
That's as bad as it gets.
That is
6?
Yeah.
That's
There's
not
only-
as bad as a 0.
Well, there's
It
only
is.
3 tiers.
Or
It's the
2.
same as a 0. It's the same as a 2.
Literally the same
Oh.
as 0.
Well, did you say neat? How are we supposed to know? Did you
He
say
just
neat?
sat over here going,
Dude,
Yeah.
you have to say neat, and then we know know something bad's coming.
It's bad. So just go ahead and take another hit of damage.
1. Okay.
Yes.
What's your damage at now?
1 injured.
Oh.
Permanent -1.
I was going to say to
You
you.
know that that's the bottom
I know.
one, right?
Yes, the top one's
You
bruised.
just
I
kinda
know
said,
what I'm
"Oh."
doing.
You just kind of said,
Listen,
"Oh," like he's
You
okay.
distracted me from what I was about to say.
What are you gonna say?
He said,
I don't know. Something about muscles.
You have muscles.
you went,
Yeah.
And then I did some, you said something else, and then you went to him with the butt plug, and I got completely
You.
The eye bullet.
She dodged out of the way.
The eye bullet.
You jumped in front and like took
The
eyeball.
eyeball, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta have eye protection.
you do. Like
Lots of eye protection.
armor up your eyeballs when necessary.
Armored eyeballs
Like-
are important.
full on sharp vision.
The only thing that could have made that movie better was if it was Henry Cavill.
What movie?
The movie
Superman
where Spider-Man
Returns.
gets a bullet in his eyeball.
He's not
and it
Spider-Man,
just
he's
crushes-
Superman.
Yeah, and it just crushes against his eyeball, and then it clinks to the ground.
Oh,
She's
that-
talking about Superman Returns that was
Returns, yeah.
directed by Bryan Singer.
Yeah.
It needs to be Henry Cavill, though.
What if
You know we can make that happen.
it was
actually,
Finn from Sharknado?
because AI is
So,
Yep.
back to the top of the turn.
Hey,
He's on the ground. Basically, his tidal armor kept him from being just ripped apart by the
Oh, is that like
rounds.
water armor?
Kind of.
That's cool.
But the armor is completely dissipated and non-functional, and you are bruised.
Yep.
Like it hurt your sternum quite badly. So
Basically, my plate just got crushed.
yeah.
I fought it in their general direction.
Yeah. Okay, so the
He's
explosives
on the other end of the
should
battlefield,
go off.
putting his plug back in.
The
Closing
explosives
the
should
valve.
go off at the beginning of this turn.
And now their attention is diverted.
How many of them did it actually hit?
Yeah. How many are dead total at this point, too? I know I shot one, and 5 were coming, and then...
So you went from 19 revenants defending this tower down to 16, and there are 5 of them currently at your location, closing in on you further. The other 11 still guarding the tower. And by tower, I don't mean the entire tower, I just mean this one Tesla pillar. Just to
Are
be
they
clear.
wounded, or are all the guys that are still left still at full strength? Is there like any of them that are wounded?
Yeah, no, they're fine. The ones that were around the charges were dead because they blew up.
That's good.
I'm gonna try. Do you want me focused on them or on the Tesla?
I keep thinking about Tesla.
Yeah, but I'm talking about real Tesla, not like
Yeah.
make-believe Elon
Like
Musk
Nikola.
Tesla. Yeah.
Like radiant energy Tesla.
It's crazy that the term has gotten away from the man and became about the company.
Yeah, somebody
In a diff-
stole
in a
somebody's
different
great
man.
invention.
Twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your plan?
Yes. Edison and
Would you rather I be
Elon
focused
Musk both
on-
stole from Tesla.
So what would, if you were focused on the tower, what would the plan be?
I
What would you have in
have-
mind?
Sabotage ops, which I can run to basically run in and actually place C3 charges
On the tower
the
itself.
on the Tesla
Yeah.
pillar. Or I can go in and try to drain probably one of them of their hydration.
And that heals
That is so
Which
stupid.
That
would
heals
be-
you? Do that.
if it goes.
How much does it heal you?
If it works,
Use your teamwork.
I usually
bonus
heal
too.
by 1. If extremely successful, by 2.
Okay, use your teamwork bonus too.
Okay. So I will be using.
How are you going to assist him in doing this?
Keep dudes off him.
Do what?
Keep dudes off of him. Punch him. The one scare him. I don't know.
That's
Like,
fair.
however I can.
That's
help
fair
them.
enough. It's a group of people. She's basically going to take the mob while you're trying to do that.
Okay. So I will go at one of them.
How many are left?
That is 9 plus 1 for the energy is 10 minus 2 because dehydration drain is a borderline. So it's
Plus 1 from teamwork.
which is a 9.
So you're right at 9.
Yeah.
Which base roll.
It's
All right.
creative, dude.
So, yeah, you go ahead and heal 1.
So you're back to bruised?
Oh, 8, sorry.
8.
Because -1 from the injured from the railroad.
Oh, right.
Same category, though. All right.
So you're
So
back
now
to
I'm back to
bruised.
bruised.
I think if we get
So
in
basically, as you're sitting there and you're shoulder rushing into several of these guys, as he takes hold of one and like pulls it back into a headlock, but as he does, you notice that even the
All of the body,
already necrotic flesh starts drying more into like
like fully mummified.
fully mummified bacon
the
jerky.
dusting.
Yeah, and what remained was just the cybernetic bits.
That was cool.
So, okay. So if we have an opportunity, we may want to do that move one more time just to get you a little bit less dead. John, how are you doing on health?
I've got 3 out of 5 left. I'm
So
badly
you're bruised twice. Okay.
but I'm not injured.
Okay. So y'all are both at the same
Right.
level. You were good.
Yeah,
You're not
we're
good.
both. We're
She
right
knows.
there with each other.
Okay.
man.
She's
So
still out of the way. Like her defense rolls are always like
13.
really.
Yeah, she's got 1 erased where she had to check it 1 time. Does that count as my roll? I
No,
didn't actually
that was
roll.
just teamwork.
I'm gonna keep punching people, dude. Let me
Well, you
see.
were charging in, so that makes sense.
Right, I'm surrounded at this point.
4 dudes are like surrounding you right now.
That's too many
Ooh,
dudes.
do the
Okay, I'm
do
gonna
the
try to do
matrix flex and just
multi. That would be cool. A Neo.
But you're not. So even though it would be cool, you're not Neo. You don't have telekinesis or anything.
Whatever.
and you flex so hard that
Well, you were really quick
pressure
to
from your
tell me that I'm
muscles.
not Neo. What the hell?
just flex
Stop
so
with my
hard.
dreams, man.
Just flex so
You're
hard
not
that the pressure
cool either.
forces them away.
I am not Trinity.
I think we really just need to reverse this and just stop. Multiple. I want to try to do multiple opponent engagement. It's a difficult thingy thing, but I think that it would be useful. I can defeat multiple skilled opponents simultaneously.
All right. And are you going to be
It
using?
does not say how many.
Are you going to be using any teamwork to do this?
Sure, somebody teamwork.
You need teamwork?
I
Yeah, teamwork me.
could give
Or
back
somebody.
the teamwork since I'm right there next to her
Can I-
He's
can I
gonna
get
moisten
teamwork?
them.
by
I want to get teamwork.
Oh, that was funny. You need anything slightly moistened.
I want to make the
throwing
team.
the body into the group.
Get help.
Yeah,
Get
basically.
help!
All right.
Oh wait,
sure.
I'm perfect for that.
He wants to be the get help.
Do you want
No.
to throw him? No. He's
I'm currently holding a mummified body,
yeah.
so I could throw it
Okay.
into.
All right.
Can I reroll that?
Do you have an edge?
Yeah, I earned
You
one.
have an edge, get that edge. You need an
Oh,
edge.
you've already just given it to me? You're like, let's just
No, it's just where I put it.
set this in front of Tony. I'm going to give it at some point.
Obviously going to need it.
Okay, this is it.
How'd it go?
What would this be on? Durability, probably?
Durability.
Because I'm having to be durable in order to take on multiple dudes.
I'll
Durable.
allow it.
Taking on
Your speed and your durability are the same, so. So that's 5, 6,
Is this
7,
I've done the
8
math.
minus.
No. Yes.
It's so
8
hard to
minus 1
draw.
for difficulty. I've done math. It's yeah.
Wait a second, I just had an epiphany. Tony, I know why life is hard now.
Why?
Because it wouldn't be any fun if it was easy.
It's
That's true.
It's like when you're playing a video game.
Yes, we all watched The Matrix.
No, I played on easy.
No, that's not easy. There's still challenge there. If there's no challenge, there's no game.
Yes, we watched The Matrix.
Or
Watch the
is that
Matrix.
just
Is that
how
in the
our
Matrix?
brain
Yeah.
interprets it because things are challenging and we have to find a reason for it?
The
So,
architect in The
As you
Matrix.
rush in, you're surrounded by
I rush
4. Yes, you are rushing in, and you're surrounded by 4 of the revenants. You're in full armored mode, and you're punching and kicking. It's like one after the next. He's got the dead body that he throws at the other dead bodies that aren't as dead.
Yeah. I got the
Knocking
mummified.
We're
one.
just gonna admit that these are zombies.
I got the mummified revenant that I throw in to throw them off of their
Which
attacks.
knocks one of them off balance, and then you're capable of grabbing a hold of another one and actually just like breaking his neck, leaving 2 remaining standing.
Jeez.
Okay.
What the hell, man? Jeez.
You were going to kill more people, but you didn't.
That's fine. I thought I was gonna kill one.
Jeez, man.
All right.
What the hell?
Did you do something?
She has not.
She's
yet.
not.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Nor has
Do something stealthy. Give a knife. Is it perhaps rainbow colored?
She has a bayonet. But she can paint rainbow all day long if she wants to.
No, she has a rainbow knife right there. Okay. Do you want to stealth and stab somebody?
Jeez, another stabber?
Or shoot somebody? What do you guys control lightning? Ooh, can you do multiple targets with this lightning?
There is a pillar that is currently
Ooh! Should we wait until there's explosives around the
sending
pillar?
out electric charges.
I mean, this is a good idea, but should we table it for the future when we have the explosives around? it?
Redirect the shape, lightning for offensive or defensive purposes with precision.
But not multiples, okay.
Yeah, I think it's just.
I
like
think we should use this idea, but later, maybe once the C4 is around it or something's around it.
So you want? Sure.
He wants you to he wants you to do it.
Sure.
What? Shoot a tower with lightning
The Tesla electric coil
right now?
and overload it.
Kill him.
I mean, might as well.
If it works, it works.
10.
10.
Is that enough? I mean,
That's a
Sure.
lot. I don't know what the levels are.
Well, it is a large electric conductor.
Yeah.
However, as she strikes it with the lightning, basically a series of jolts are coming off of the spherical shape at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like shooting down in all crazy directions, and it is attracted to other electrical charges.
Such as those inside revenants.
Correct. Which causes damage to several of them, killing one, damage to several, allowing you an advantage forward on them.
Well,
Nice.
you electrocuted the whole crowd of them.
Almost. But yeah.
Let's just say the whole crowd.
Sure.
John, I think you're the only one who hasn't done anything yet.
what are you talking about? I've done
I mean,
a
this
lot.
turn, bro.
Oh,
This turn.
okay.
All you've done is like say, "Get help! I want to do get help for me."
Yeah, that's something.
That is something. You sacrificed
did.
yourself
I
for the
feel
greater
like-
good.
Did I
what
kill
the-
one yet? I feel like I killed one.
You opened.
You tapped one.
Let's do a fastball special. Throw
He's
me.
used his turn up. You can do that next time. But you should.
If
kill
you're
one.
using teamwork to do something, that's fine.
I got like pulling my knife. Like I want to knife one of these
Yeah.
MFers. Can I say that? Can I say MFer?
You can say motherfuckers.
It's even though it's loud now, we're like, no, I'm just so used to know.
But afterwards, you have to say, "Pardon my French."
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty funny.
all right.
Pardon my French.
I want to stick this up his butt plug and then press the button and release myself into him.
Oh
Killing
my
him.
god!
But he doesn't want to say
Are we allowed to
motherfucker.
say that?
Yeah, there are.
Can you
What?
say?
Well, I don't get it. What's wrong with what I said?
That sexually suggestive material can get you in a
No, it's his butt plug, just like I have in
We don't
mine.
say sexually suggestive things, right?
We're explicit.
All right.
Oh, we're explicit. We can
We
go
are not.
further.
Yeah, we're explicit. Right
Put
I don't know.
put
How
the
would I go
tip
further?
in his booty. Yeah, right.
That's
How
as
would we
far
go
as you
further?
can
Oh, and I start ripping it out.
Oh God!
How
We
about you
found
roll
out how
and
we
see
can
if
go
you
further.
can.
That's
That's
enough.
good.
Yeah, roll to see how
That's
effective the
enough.
spell is.
It's like before you just start narrating what you're doing, let's see if you actually are doing
All
it.
right, let's
Well,
see.
and even then, don't narrate that. I don't want to hear the rest of it.
twisting and turning.
No, this is not.
We'll see.
It's a serrated knife.
This is too much.
All right, here we go.
What is that?
That's not bad. That's 1, 2.
Had
That's
dice in it.
that's
Oh.
5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 3.
Until I've been out. Like,
Whatever that is. 12, I think.
Do you
No,
feel
11.
like-
That's 11.
8 is 11.
All right. So, how are you killing this guy? Basically, as you see your compatriots are engaging with these
I'm getting
revenants,
jealous.
he drains the energy out of
Yeah,
one,
that's cool.
throws him at another one that has now fallen to the ground. She turns around, cracking one of their necks.
Yeah.
Then all of this lightning courses through the battlefield, striking into the revenants' armors, and they seem to be stunned for a moment. And you're running over to the other two revenants that are standing right next to Katya, and you're like, he doesn't see you coming. You're coming up right behind him. How do you kill him?
All right. I'm gonna kill him with my little knife. It's not a little knife; it's a big knife.
It's a sharp knife.
Very sharp, serrated edges. It's kind of like a bayonet where like it's hard to get out, you know, but
Right,
it's
but it's
easy
easy
to
to
go
put in.
Yeah, yeah. And it's got a button on it, so I stick it in him, and I press my button until my essence explodes out of the knife into him, expanding so fast that like in a microsecond, the gas expands like a foot in diameter inside him, causing him great pain.
All
And maybe killing. He'll bleed out his anus tonight.
So,
we just said anus.
Katya,
Yes.
as you're standing there, you're looking at this revenant that you're about to punch, and then all of a sudden, his eyes get really wide, and gas starts leaking out of all of his orifices.
And he screams, "My anus!"
And he
In
screams,
Managwan.
You gotta scream it and you just need to.
"Ah!" And then you're like seeing gas that's coming out, and it's starting to ignite and fire, and then he falls to the ground in a heap, and then you see behind him is just Gaston with his sharp knife.
I'm breathing really heavy, even though I have lungs.
Ho ho ho!
Your face.
Wee wee wee. Wee wee. All the way.
I knew you were gonna say all the way home. I know.
How did you
How
know?
did I know this?
Alright. Now, there is one remaining right by you. The other 11 are trying to maneuver and get back their ability to move faster and more confidently after the lightning strikes. So the 11 are now very aware of what's going on. The one that's right in front of you, that's actually, I think there's two right by you. No, he just killed that one. So
How far away are
yeah,
you?
there's one on the ground and one right in front of you.
How far away are the 11? Like, how far away is the tower? They're
They
reaching us without
are
having to, like,
When we
take
first
turns.
started, we were
They're
500
about-
yards.
3 city blocks away from you now. You can see them. They can see you. You're within shooting distance.
Oh, okay.
You can see.
We just got there really quickly when we were planning the explosives because we just didn't narrate travel time.
Well, you wanted to get there and you successfully rolled that you were getting
Yeah,
there.
that's
so.
fine. I just couldn't tell distance. 3 city blocks. That's a lot.
City.
That's a lot.
FM books.
Okay, so if they started out at 500 yards, just go ahead and assume that they're at 300 yards right now.
Which is about 900 feet.
So the tower is still how long far away from us? I'm so confused.
500 yards.
Just 5 football fields?
Roughly. In American.
Okay, hold on. I have shot and pegged things from that distance easily. So it's not like invisible.
5 football fields is quite a distance. Do you have a scope?
You got a scope, man.
Iron sights, man.
I don't know what that means.
It's the sights that come on.
Okay, but you can't see with
You
your
can-
eyeballs, right?
You can see it with an iPhone.
The 300-yard line was excellent too. I'm just saying
But it's that's the distance, right? It's
they can they can see you, they can shoot you.
okay.
You can shoot them, you can see them.
Nice.
You're just not capable of a big roundhouse kick to the face.
Because we're 5,000 yards. 500. 5.
You're 500 yards away from the Tesla pillar.
Yeah.
You are 300 yards away from the people that are trying to get to you.
Oh, yeah, they're far
And
away.
there are 2 that are right in front of you, one that's right in front of you,
Yeah,
and one that's on the ground.
Let's kill them. I want to become like hobos. The killing hobos kind. Murder hobo?
So he's gone, she's gone, you
I think we're back to
their turn. Right. So that's movement turn for the 10.
Yeah.
The one that's on the ground is returning to the feet. The one that's right in front of Katya is going to maneuver to attack her directly. So Katya, go ahead and roll a defense roll.
Can I do anything to help? Like, no, and then jump in front of him or something?
Oh.
Yeah, I guess.
Like an assist.
So
But then a risky assist
Six.
where I roll
Eight.
and I can get hurt too.
It's a 7 because he just assisted.
I'm assisting
Okay.
you. I'm rolling to see how well I do.
You don't have to.
You don't
You
have
just
to.
use your assistance
I did
die
pretty well
over here.
though. Look, I did okay.
So, right as this thing's about to take you off guard, you see Gaston go, no! And he like jumps and like squeaks against the guy as he's trying to hit you, managing to throw off the majority of the creature's hit.
Because the creature's like, what the heck?
Oh, what the heck?
What is wrong with this guy?
What in the heck did Debbie Stevens?
What the name of Debbie
I
Stevens?
don't know
Yeah,
what's wrong with him.
Yeah.
I'm a weirdo.
Keep those away
I
since
get in a mood after a certain hour.
Wow. Alright. So, the other one that's getting to his feet, that was their turn, so the other ones are making a movement towards.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so refresh me again. Dudes that are near us, how many are near us? Like on us?
There are 2.
Okay.
Two right next.
Right.
Already
next
am
to you.
wounded.
One is shocked that a revenant body was thrown at it.
So he's surprised.
The other one is shocked that a gas man stopped him from attacking someone.
They're both surprised.
They're both surprised.
Does that help us? Does that give us an advantage? They're shocked.
The advantage that you have is that lightning had gotten struck into their systems.
Okay. I'm gonna punch one of them.
Or attack multiple targets if you want to. Whatever
Sure,
you
we'll
want
try
to
to
do.
do that again. I don't know. Punching them
Because
is
punch one of
no
them is not one of
negatives.
your really big skills.
Well, yeah, but I'm still good at it. I can't see now.
That is 6 plus 3, which equals 9, plus your 2,
11.
which is 11. You are very good at it,
Minus 1, which is 10, plus advantage,
which is 11. So,
punch him. And then I kick him.
Pretty good.
Punch.
basically, as you're in fisticuff combat with these things, you're blocking and deflecting the ballistics arms that they're trying to point at you, and then you grab a hold of the back of one of the heads of the revenants and you slam it into the head of the other revenant, crushing both skulls against each other, pounding them into dust under your
Nice.
That's
big
crazy
armored
tough.
meaty paws.
I'm gonna try. Ellie, do you think you could help me stealthily get over to the Tesla pillar?
Sure, maybe.
I don't know how she could do that, honestly. Like, I mean, let me put this out there. She doesn't have like a mutated, enhanced ability to stealth things.
Right.
She's just
I'm
very sufficient at it.
Yeah.
Like, that's her tactical
Could I
strength.
create thermite or C3 explosives for her to take to the tower?
You can create another delay charge for her.
Okay. Would you be willing to do that?
Sure.
I don't have an edge to roll to make them good,
Me neither.
so this should be fine. That is 8 plus 2 is 10 minus 1 is 9.
9?
And I don't have advantage on...
Right, because you're not actually attacking them.
Right.
Alright, so 9. The charges are set but unstable. Be careful carrying them. Alright, so you're running over towards the tower. You've got these 2 thermite charges and the 10 revenant soldiers that are running over. This is your choice. You can successfully get the thermite charges to the tower, but you will lose stealth and they will notice you. Or you can maintain stealth, but you run the risk of having to throw away the thermites because you notice that they're starting to detonate.
I'll lose stealth.
Okay, so you continue forward to the tower to plant the thermite grenades or thermite charges onto the tower. 2 of the revenants break away to follow you over there. All right, so they're in pursuit of you. That's your turn. That's her turn. She's crushed skulls together and Gaston.
Alright. I am running towards the one that are out in the 300 yards to fight them. I have a new gained sense of confidence.
So there's 8 of them running towards you, and you're just...
Yeah, because I'm very confident right now, because I've done really well. And I'm going to use instant combat analysis, which is simple,
Uh-huh.
no penalty, to hopefully by the time that I get to them, I will have a plan.
You'll know their weakness.
I will know their weakness.
That's a good idea.
And that's a pretty good one. That's 5, 6, 7. And barely.
So you would get to answer one question about their weakness. I can give you one weakness of theirs. The greatest weakness that you've noticed of the revenants, between watching them get struck by the lightning and a lot of their reliance on the components that are mechanical, because you watched when he absorbed the water from the actual organic components, it was no longer able to operate. And when she used electricity to attack their cybernetic components, they were able to operate, but at a decreased capability. So you can tell that the organic components are majorly what's carrying them. It's being reanimated by the electrical components, but it is the majority of what they are. So the organic is the majority of what gives them the ability to do what they do.
But the electronic stuff is like allowing that organic stuff to work at all.
True. Now, if it broke completely, like if she sent a charge that was so strong that it was going to just completely short circuit the electronics, then yes, they need both. Like, they're not undead. They're just meaty tissue that is being reanimated by cybernetics, and the cybernetics have probably a conjoined intelligence operating them.
Possibly from a revenant tower.
Is this all thoughts I just had?
Yes.
Alright, so,
Your brain's popping.
When you were thinking them,
yeah.
they were in French.
They're what?
They were in French.
Oh, I don't speak French.
The subtitle says speaks French.
Yeah. It's like in a comic book.
Right,
It's just got the asterisk next to it.
I'm running
It's
towards
in
them.
French.
I'm slowing down. I'm turning around and running back.
Like running towards them, you stop, think, turn around, run back.
Alright, I'm gonna relay that thought to them.
Alright, so
How to
you're
defeat
running back and you're like, yo, Patty and Katya, they run off of these 2 different components and they need both to work together, otherwise they don't work at all.
I am a genius.
I am genius. And
I speak French.
I thought all of this in French.
I thought it all in French.
But I don't speak French.
I don't speak French.
Aren't you from France?
Yes,
I'm
he is.
Yeah, it's the irony of the situation.
He was brain damaged when he became gas. He doesn't like to talk about it.
Sad but true. All right. Brain damage.
You lose a lot of the folds in the brain.
I lose all my brain. I don't even have a brain.
All right. So we'll go ahead and go for the attacks.
Man.
Ellie, go ahead and give a roll. Why don't you give a speed roll to make it to the tower to successfully plant the charges?
Spot roll.
6.
But plus speed.
Yeah, that's 6. He's 4 plus
So
She's like in Monty
the
Python.
2 revenant soldiers that are behind you, basically, as you're trying to get to the tower, they open fire. And you are hit. So go ahead and mark 2 bruised.
Mark.
Did you cut yourself again?
2. No, I just picked up the pencil on the cut.
Mm-hmm.
The knife's in this hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And now, as for everyone else, the 8 that are closing in on you are now taking they're basically taking shooting positions, opening fire. So, Katya, Gaston, and Patty.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll your defenses, whether you're armoring up to take it or you're plugging away.
Let's see here. 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's 6.
I'm
I
going
think I'm
straight
good.
durability, which is a 9.
You're just going straight durability without your armor?
Because the title armor gives me a -1
Yeah.
and basically just cancels out my durability.
Well, you'd still be in that bracket.
Yeah.
Up to you, but yeah.
I decided it before I was rolling, but so 9.
All right, Katya.
For defense? Can't remember what the roll was from. 8.
Thanks.
All right, and so that's your tank and heavy hits.
Huh? If I'm doing that one, I rolled 7.
Yeah, but that's still same bracket. So I was just making sure because that means that you would deflect most of the damage at all that would come at you. What did you roll? 7, 9. All right, and Gaston.
I'm like
Gaston.
a
You
13
totally,
or something.
yeah, you totally ripped out of there.
Yeah, I farted so hard.
So basically, he just like and like flies away again on his gas cloud as you turn to armor, and Patty just basically hides behind you.
Wait, behind me?
No,
Because that'd be really smelly.
he just gets behind Katya as she starts taking the hits.
Okay.
I held you up.
However,
Katya.
we now open the roll as Ellie lays on the ground. She's injured and she's got the thermite charges right in front of her, and she has a chance yet again to try and make it to the tower. If that's what Ellie would like to do.
I'm doing what?
If you're laying on the
You're
ground.
on the ground because you got hit, shot, but the thermite charges are still right in front of you if you want to get them
You
and
grab them and
continue
run.
to the tower.
Can I do it?
Yeah, go for it.
8. Nice.
All right, so here's your choice. You can plant the charges successfully. Now, the two revenants are right behind you, so they're going to try to either stop you from planting the charge or get the charge off. So you can plant the charges and successfully get away, or plant the charges and continue to defend, knowing that they may go off while you're defending them.
I'll do
So
I'm just showing you guys.
Tilt it over.
You can tell who he is.
Tilt it up. Nice.
Is that good?
It's Miracle Man.
Miracle Man.
Oh, just kidding.
Oh, he was so excited when she recognized the word.
You can put it on the fridge. You don't put my stuff on.
so we've got how many of
I don't
them
have
still
any
coming
stuff
at
to
us?
There's a box full of it.
But I don't take your stuff
So
over, bro.
how many of them are still coming
That's
at
your
us?
stuff.
There are 8 that are in shooting position right now.
She's like, excuse
Look
me.
at this.
I don't,
For
I
those
don't
that
go through your journal.
might ask me, they're about ranged at 75
People
to
are
100
judging me by
yards
the
away.
pictures of
Well,
them.
then give
In
me
shooting positions.
pictures to put up in there.
Yeah, we can replace those.
I'm not going to just go through your book without permission.
Okay, there's one.
I'm gonna try
That's a good one.
shooting at the ones that are close to Ellie.
You recognize that?
I realize they're further away,
He has huge
They are
package.
much further away.
but
His package is large.
they're the main
Robot.
impediment towards our
Listen to you for now.
success.
You have a
Okay.
Springfield, I'm sure, and we'll see if you can do that hit 500 yards away.
500 yards. That's like 5 football fields.
I thought we had advanced some.
Uh-uh.
No, we ran back.
She has.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did. I ran away.
So I'm gonna have to get a really good hit to do that.
Oh, yeah. Like expert rifleman.
Because this is
Like your rifle can do it. Most people can't achieve it.
okay, so that's 6.
Total?
Yeah.
Yeah. Failure to feed, you got a stovepipe.
Okay.
Basic misfire, and you're not even capable of doing a hit at this range.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
That's what my wife told me I could do.
I did not tell you. You just take it out of my hand. All right.
What are you doing?
She's rolling dice.
I don't know.
Alright.
Killing something.
So-
What do I do?
There are 2 revenants about to mess with Ellie.
They're
They're
500 yards
500
away.
yards away. And then there are 10 more?
8
8 more
that are it.
that are 75 to 100 yards.
I wonder.
That one.
Okay, I don't think I can. That's only at close range. She's not close range
Who?
from me, right, Ellie?
No, she is at
500
long
yards.
range.
7 to shoot one.
One of the ones near
No, I'm
Ellie.
not been checking any bubbles tonight. Yes,
Oh, shoot.
with my sniper rifle that is newly acquired, but which I have proficiency in.
Okay.
7, you take aim, and you fire, and I'm going to give you a choice. You can succeed in the shot, however, you will immediately gain fire upon yourself.
That's fine. I don't need to hear that choice.
Alrighty then. So go ahead and roll defense.
Can't see what I'm doing.
Put your glasses on.
I took them off so I could see this. I need bifocals.
I need bifocals.
Because I'm
too.
old.
You know what'd be cool is if there's like a proximity sensor here, and then the lenses change shape
Wow, please
depending
invent
if
that.
you're holding something up to it. That'd be cool. That's what your
7.
eyeballs do.
Alright. So go ahead and mark 1 bruise track as gunfire starts to hit you, but you manage to snipe one of the targets that is attacking Ellie.
I need to kill some more people with my knife. I feel I got a lot of confidence from
bruised?
that.
Yes.
Sweet. John, have you been marking your bubbles tonight?
I have not been.
Okay, can you pull out your sheet and do that for a second?
I did to one that I knew I did. Oh, I did an intelligence one for
I can't
sure.
remember some things that he did.
He did 2 speed rolls to fart away.
But he did more than that.
Oh, I've been getting speed rolls? Oh, geez.
Actually, 3 speed rolls. 2 to evade and 1 to attack the guy
I
from behind.
filled up
Yeah.
one of
Okay,
my
then
speed.
erase all of them and
Yeah.
put 1 XP.
1 XP goes right there.
Did you get any more in addition to filling it all the way up?
I got a couple of energy, and I think I got 1 intelligence because I remember selling
You did do intelligence because I said, what's your intelligence?
because I'm stupid, right?
No, I was wondering.
Yes, 1.
It's not stupid.
No, that is the average for human.
So therefore stupid?
Huh? No, 1 is.
Zero
Mine is
actually
0.
average.
Okay.
Then you're below average, and you're our leader.
Thanks. Right?
Actually, so the way the games usually run is if somebody's at 0 intelligence, they're an average human being. They know
So you're above
what most
average.
So
people
I'm
know.
super intelligent.
1
I speak
intelligence would
French.
be like, I've gone to college. 2 intelligence would be like, I've gone to get my master's. 3 intelligence would be, I was born and didn't need to go to high school.
No,
and
3
went to college.
intelligence would be,
What? That's
I am
Einstein.
an astrophysicist.
Or savant. Or
Yeah, but
something
like
that.
4 is like, I'm an astrophysicist, but I'm only 12. 5 is like,
I don't think we can get above 3.
Yeah, so 3 is the
You
highest you
can't.
can go. That's why I said astrophysicist.
But we can though. But
We
like in
can?
a distant future,
So confusing.
maybe one day.
I don't
How are we
know.
supposed to become God in this game?
You don't.
You don't.
Why would Matt ever play them?
That's
He
why he's
doesn't.
not.
That's funny. Alright, so
Wait, I think this is the wrong size. It's too big for the hole.
That's
It goes on
what
the
he
other
said.
I know it does, but it won't fit in this hole, this side either. I think it's a bigger size.
Here.
I haven't take any pictures
This
today.
is just an extra one.
So,
I gotta take a shot.
Yeah, this is 0.5, 0.7.
Oh,
So
I
it's
did
just,
0.7.
lost track of the page that we were on.
okay. It's just too big.
You know who you
This
look
one,
like.
And this one's dead.
You look like Momoa right there.
Okay.
It's that
don't
forearm.
threaten me with a good time.
Comes.
I don't think I have any.
That's fine. Oh,
Okay.
shit! Sorry. It's okay.
Let them capture the moment.
I think there's about a shot left. Which means a shot ended up on carpet?
That was a good picture. Now there is your dating profile right there.
There you go.
That is good. You can see it.
It's in the carpet. You
So I've
don't think it's in
learned
the carpet?
that women
Oh.
like guys who smile in their pictures.
Well, it's all over my jacket too, so I'm just gonna use my jacket.
You can have a brooding shot, but just make sure
Okay,
it's
wait,
just one
wait,
brooding shot. Yeah.
What?
What kind of lead do you need?
Like
What is
this.
the
This is
problem?
a brooding shot. You don't want your whole profile being like this.
What's
No,
the
you-
issue then?
You
The
need
lead
like,
was
You
falling
need-
out of this.
they need
and
to
it
know
was
that
in
you're
here, so I needed to
emote
remove it.
like
It was
happiness
broken.
and friendliness and
It needs to be thrown away.
good
Yeah, it's
heartedness. This is a great picture of Dan.
Should be over here.
There's no filter on that. That's just straight.
Oh, it's close. I'll get it later.
This is straight Dan.
Every day in our kitchen.
Like
Except
that
I
was
usually
close.
make it.
no cream, no
Only if
sugar.
Jackson is holding the backboard thing.
Yeah, because I can't miss if he's standing there.
He's
Yeah,
always
I'm just gonna
amazed.
pick a-
He's always
I think
amazed.
that'll be
I
like
know,
a
it's
book
great.
there.
Okay. Alright. Crisis has been averted. Your carpet will now smell like apples and whiskey.
Let me get
And
a shot
pie.
right here.
Alright, Katya.
Okay. I took some damage and
Took some damage, Gaston.
Gaston.
I farted out of the way.
Right,
I'm-
and now this is the following action that you're making. So
Yes.
I sprayed
she shot a thing that was attacking Ellie at 500
There's
yards.
another thing.
There is another
Do you have a
thing.
distance?
He has
What do
no
you mean-
distance.
What do you mean distance?
You have no distance attack? Okay.
He has
No.
a knife that shoots gas out of it.
Can I do this? Now, this is not going to change the gameplay mechanics at all. I just think it'd be cool.
So it's not all at the bottom.
So there's another button on the knife. And what it does, so the knife is about like, it's about 7 inches or something. And you hit the,
Average.
It's above average, actually,
you hit the other
for
button,
most countries of the world.
and then it extends like another 7. So now it's 14 inches.
Oh my god. This is overcomplicated.
So wait, do you have a button that makes you go? gas, Gaston! And it like grows in length.
Oh, and then I do this, and then lightning
And gas
comes down.
comes out.
Ooh, you could join with her, and she was already using her attack, I think, but she could make it lightning.
That would probably kill me.
Yeah, that would kill him.
Well, it would be cool. It would be a cool way to die, though. Like, I'm just
Probably
I
explode
have
what he is.
the power.
To explode. I have the power to explode.
Oh, that could be like an in-game thing where you just use your lightning on me, and I die in explosion, but it destroys the bad guy's facility.
We'll do that on the final game.
If I was Sean, I would totally do that.
And then
He's
get
the hero.
mad about it.
Yeah, he's
No,
Alright,
because it
now.
would be done the wrong way. That's why I get mad.
Yeah, I feel like you failed that roll. And you explode, but like outside the facility.
Die
What do you mean I had to roll it well?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, let's not.
Let's do it. Come on.
You'd already, what?
I
I'm a
sprayed
14-inch
and prayed
knife
at
See.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
had a failure to feed. She shot one but got hit. You are doing what?
I extended my knife to 14 inches.
But then what?
What'd you do with it?
I'm
I have
rolling around.
this giant knife.
Oh, this is a knife!
Uh,
And then he like stares at them.
yeah. I wait for them to come to me.
He extended it to 14 inches.
If you made the 14 inches around, they might.
He extended it to 14 inches and he said, "It's still a small knife."
That's not a knife.
So you're
This is
holding
a
your
knife.
turn.
Hold my
Are there
knife.
any dudes around that he could stab with this giant
Yeah.
thing?
He could.
He could run over
See
and
who
try to
can
hit
take
one.
this 14 inches.
Okay.
They're
They're only
less,
75 yards.
They're
Like,
less than a
not
football
that
field
far
away.
away.
Can I throw my knife?
No, don't.
It's
throw it.
attached to you. It's got a tube on it.
No,
so-
he throws it and then he goes with.
Oh, it's like Thor. It's like Thor. I'm throwing the hammer and I'm just holding on to it.
I see that it's like you would throw it and it would go ting, and like
I imagine I
just drag it back
it
to
would
you.
Drag
just-
it, drag it.
It'd stretch back and hit me in the head or something.
Okay, so you're gonna run over and try to stab someone with this giant knife. The one who's attacking her.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way
Well,
he
that
can
was-
reach to that one.
That was
Okay,
5
the one
football
that's 75 yards away. I don't
There
know
are
which
8
one's
of
which.
them that are in close range of you. There are now 1 of them that is attacking her over
Stab one of
500
the 8.
yards
Who's the
away.
closest?
The closest of
8
8.
of them.
Number
They're
one.
all standing in a line. They are equidistant
All right.
from you.
They're gonna take
4 of them are kneeling in front with their aiming, and then 4 of them are like standing up and they're aiming. They've
Pick a
been
number 1
shooting
through
you.
4.
They're
right.
all shooting at you.
roll a d8.
All right.
But you have a big knife. Maybe they'll be intimidated.
You have explosive gas. I don't know, man.
I am the gas. All
I am
right.
the
Okay.
gas that
Okay.
fights.
I am the gas.
Is
that
there
burns.
any like environmental advantage that I can see,
Back to the time.
like a fissure or some sort of like
Crack
something?
in the ground.
Crack in-
Or...
I have environmental advantage I could do. Maybe no, that's too dangerous. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm doing. I'm just gonna like leak gas all around me, running at them with my knife. I got gas coming at me. I got my knife. We're just going all in.
It's
We're
a
all
suicide
in.
run. He's suicide run.
We're all in.
Are you gonna explode the gas once you get in there?
No, it's just to irritate their eyes while I stab them.
Or also look scary because there's like a gas man running with a knife.
I mean, anyone running with a knife is scary.
So you're just trying to stab them.
and make them mildly irritated with my gas.
But it doesn't affect them because these guys are zombies.
It might make them tear up a little.
They have
Scary.
cybernetics and dead eyes.
Okay.
Just so you're aware,
But you can do that to look intimidating.
because you did roll to know how they were built.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And
All I have is my knife. It's all me. It's all,
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna die.
I support this. You're only mildly bruised. I
Okay,
think
that's
6.
6 plus 3 is 9. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You're so smart.
If you have 6.
You're adding 3 to what? Your knife? Because that should be speed.
No, knife is gas inside.
Okay, so you're actually stabbing one and using the gas.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Are you using the power of
Oh
the
yeah,
gas?
yeah, I'm using gas.
Okay.
I'm Gaston.
Obviously.
So basically, he runs over, leaking gas out, and he's like, ah! And they're just like steadily still taking aim because they're not afraid. They don't have psychology like that.
Yeah.
But he leaps over the front row of them, tackling one in the back, and he just stabs him with his larger, not sword, but almost.
It's
really.
like
It's
like
pretty much a sword.
It's like a sword. If I was a hobbit.
14 inches
14
is a
inches
short
is
sword.
it's pretty good.
It's a small
So he stabs it into the thing's chest, releasing the gas, which is now pouring out of its mouth.
Yeah.
And there are 7 more that are standing around him now. That are like, what the heck did you just do to our friend Bob?
Wait.
What in the heck?
They do have
Yes.
psychology. Did I just learn that?
Well, they run off drone mentality, so they would notice if like one falls. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are they like wasps where they can memorize your face?
There's a centralized
And they
control.
aim for it.
Yes.
So the towers are controlling probably all of them. So if you take down the towers
Yeah.
near that's
On
controlling
her next roll, if she's not,
Well, that's what
if she's not still
powers-
carrying explosives, I want her to hit the tower again, just to
Yeah.
see if we can knock somewhere out.
Yeah, you should definitely get
All
away
right,
from the
so-
tower and hit it.
Yeah.
At the top of the turn,
Ooh, you want this one too.
Roll defense.
Ellie rolls speed.
To get away from the
My
tower.
Finch is telling me to wash my face. She's so fast.
8,
10.
10. Oh wow, you really successfully get away from there as the thermite goes off.
Thermite.
And the tower
Whoa, we don't even have to hit it
What
again.
the heck is happening?
crashes to the ground as the explosion goes off, weakening the base and to the point where it just crashes over. Gaston!
Yes,
Roll
Rolling?
speed or endurance. You're the sole center of attention for 7
Okay.
angry revenants.
You got this.
Let's see. That's that's a 6 plus a 1. 7
Plus your speed.
plus
is
my
0.
speed or durability. Now, if I do durability and I get an 8. Does that mean I do get hit and I only get hurt a little? Or if I do speed and I roll a 7, I don't get hit at all?
No, both of them mean you only get hit a little.
Okay, I'll just do durability because it's an 8.
Okay.
And I can mark on here durability.
Yes, you should, in fact.
And you should also mark injured.
Work the
I'm-
system, John. Work
I'm
the system.
dying.
Alright, so
Fine.
from Patty and Katya's perspective, you see Gaston in there, he's like, stab this thing, and you see gas everywhere, and then one of the things turns around and just like bashes him in the back of the head, and he hits the ground.
Okay.
And of course you saw the Tesla pillar crash to the ground.
I saw it, yeah.
So
But we still have to deal with the ones around us.
theoretically, they should be losing
It
power.
should be, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So how
So
many?
They should be reducing power by 1/4.
So how many are left? 7.
There are 7 next to him.
Oh yeah, because the other one was at the tower, so 7, yes.
7.
But he stabbed one. There was a group of 7.
Well,
There was
he
a
stabbed
group of
one, I
8.
took that one away, and then the one that was right there with her got exploded.
I thought there was a group of 7 around him
No,
and then
that-
8.
He stabbed one, which made it a group of 7.
Okay.
Yes.
So I want to run in and sort of like whatever that football move is, where they sort of use their elbow to like not like their shoulder.
Shoulder charge?
Shoulder check. Or,
Where they use their shoulder to push people away from the dude running.
Just rushing.
Yeah, rushing.
I'm gonna do that. That sounds lame. There's gotta be a name for it.
There probably is.
It's just a shoulder
Which
charge.
Just- yeah.
rush.
You're slamming them with your shoulder.
It's a shoulder charge.
In hockey, it's called a check.
It is
Okay.
called a check in hockey.
I'm gonna do that, and I don't really care which one. Maybe the one that just hit him. And can I do that and attack at the same time? Like I'm running in, and when I'm running in, I'm knocking them out of the way, and then I'm also like pushing.
That's a great narrative. So roll
So you're
for the
doing
actual
multi-attack?
attack.
You can
So you're doing the multi-attack, is what you're doing?
Sure.
Because you're hitting
Yeah.
one and then trying to hit another dude with him.
Oh, this is so
Durability. What did we decide this one off of?
How are you doing your multi-attack? I mean, if you're doing it with fists, then it's running off your durability. If you're doing it with your actual gun that you have, then it runs off your
10.
speed.
Plus, I have an advantage, right? Because they're knocked down in strength and whatever.
Correct.
So that's 11.
Alright, so basically she runs in, Gaston, as you got hit in the back of the head, she runs in, shoulder checking one of them, throwing it back a couple of feet, and then when the two more like turn to meet her, she just turns around and like punches one in the face and shoots another one in the face.
Wow, she's way more powerful than me. I should get a gun.
My name is The Rock. Okay. I have recently discovered this.
You look like Dwayne Johnson with a wig.
I look more like it's clobbering time.
You have
Alright,
like a rocket
Patty,
exterior.
so you notice that she's taken down
Blue
2
eyes.
more. There's still 5 remaining.
Yeah.
I do, actually. I have adaptive armor that my skin is hard as rocks. This
oh, that's
doesn't look
cool.
like rocks.
That's cool. Alright, nice.
I feel like I'm not really
it's
the
gross.
soldier that's gonna get in there. Well, I'll go ahead and how many are left?
There are
6.
5
Five.
total.
Oh, did I hit? Oh, I hit 2.
Yeah.
Do you have a distance attack?
I have a rifle that I can try to shoot. That I tried to shoot last time and stovepiped it.
Let's try again.
How close do you have to be to do your
No, we're not going to let past failures affect our
The
current
dehydration
situation.
drain is in the area surrounding me.
So is it close to medium?
So, yeah.
If you got to medium range, you could try to do like a dehydration.
But I don't want to get dehydrated.
I can
You
target.
can only target one at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, but Dan, I do also want you to try to shoot your rifle again because one failure does not equal never using it again.
Well, I've used it a couple times.
Oh, broccoli.
Yeah.
Just got a
It
message.
says nearby.
What?
The Witcher Enhanced Edition.
They both
Cut
kind
is
of
on
over there.
sale.
I think.
Turn. I
Turn.
can't.
So I can move in.
Turn it.
I
You
will
already
try
have-
to
Turn it so I can see it.
Why is
dehydration
it
drain on at least
Can you read
one.
that?
What's your
Okay.
enhanced? What is the enhanced edition? Director's Cut?
Enhanced Director's Cut.
Is it the game?
Yeah,
So
it's
that's
on sale.
7
Okay, how much
minus
is 3?
It's on sale for $1.49.
And you're using it against one of them, so that gives you a bonus, an
Enhanced.
advantage.
plus 1.
Oh, that's VR.
So
If you're using it on the one that she shoulder checked, I can give you an
It's
additional
2D.
advantage on that.
2D.
It's problem.
let's say it was so that I get an actual success.
Alright. So the one that you shoulder check to the ground, he runs over, jumps on top of it, and starts draining the life out of it,
Oh,
the
nice.
moisture out
You
of
guys
it.
have
Nice.
amazing
I'm
powers.
mummifying.
As you do, you heal 1.
Okay.
Here it is. It's been remastered. It's the first game.
Is it VR?
No, it's regular.
I really need to get the ability
It's the first
moved
game?
up.
Yeah.
Right?
I just
Now, seeing the largest threat that is currently in front of them, Katya and Gaston.
Gaston.
Y'all are rolling defense. Gaston for speed,
Oh, yeah.
Katya for durability, I'm sure.
Very nice.
Yes.
That's what I call it.
Go ahead and roll it.
Edition. Look, oh, you're not seeing it.
Gaston. Get Gaston.
Roll.
It's enhanced.
Okay, this reminds me. So Jackson's watching me play The Witcher, and he just happens to be watching this 1 3-minute scene where they're having sex on a unicorn. He thinks it's hilarious.
Roll for your
7.
defense.
I'm always defending. No, that's not true. I sometimes am knifing people.
That's true. You're doing a bit of both.
Alright, that's 4 plus 5. Oh, it's Time to do
I'm
a
assuming I
thing.
get bruised again.
No, I'm injured now. I could die. Gaston could never die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you this little white chip that I received earlier in the game.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
what did you roll?
Roll like a 5.
And yes, you should. If you're already injured, yeah.
Yeah, there, I'm doing that. And
But-
now I'm healed.
But roll again.
No.
I know.
Are you just
Roll again,
using
roll
it to re-roll or knock it up to the next tier?
Oh, what?
Knock it out. Wait,
knock
Knocking it up to the
It's
next
just
tier
a-
would still just barely be a success.
so you still get injured.
Right.
Try
But
again.
You run the risk of failing again, too.
Dude, that's true.
Which is still like the outcome is
I
the
will.
same.
I will do what my leader says to do.
The outcome's the same, right? 1 point
No,
damage,
because I could roll and fail.
but then you
again.
still get a point of damage, which is the same thing that would happen if you turn the ship.
Actually, a point of damage is like where you were, you rolled a mid-range success. You got 1 point of damage.
I would get 2 points if I roll really.
You die.
If he fails, yes.
What?
I really want to see what I would roll though.
Well, I can't.
You look weird without glasses.
Right?
She looks great with
Why does she wear
Do I look
glasses?
different without
that. You had a
glasses?
big white
No,
pasty
it's the
thing crusted over on your
I
lens.
there's always that one kid in school that when he takes his glasses off, his face looks wrong.
I know my face looks wrong. I don't know.
Hey, you, okay. Wait, I didn't do that.
No! Wait, what is that?
That's the exact same
That's the
thing you just
exact same
rolled.
thing.
6.
5.
Wait, no, wait.
Well,
No.
because you're injured.
6.
Yeah. -1 because you're injured.
But hold on, what are you rolling off
Minus
of?
1 because I'm injured.
What are you rolling off of here?
7.
Speed.
Durability?
I'll have to do
Speed?
durability. Yeah, because
Are you
I,
trying to get away?
either way, like the best thing is for dur. Oh,
I know, but I think
it's-
you're gonna call it first. What is this number?
Do
I
you?
don't know what this is.
I always do durability.
I don't know what this is.
That is a 5.
It's 5, 6, 7, -1 for being injured. 6 is his total.
Yeah, same.
So he is going to fill 2 injury boxes.
So he's dead.
What he
no.
No.
what he is if he takes another hit, he's dead.
Can I assist him?
I need
Well,
That's
is he
not-
unconscious? He's unconscious, right?
If I did.
Usually we're unconscious when we're.
Yes, he
Can
would
I
totally
assist
falls
him?
down.
I'm
I'll
leak.
try to-
Like my
and
suit is down and I'm
Soak half of
leaking
that or
out.
something,
Don't leak out.
and I take half of that damage.
No, then we have to call it first on the front end.
Okay.
Because I tried to do that with Lara the other time. And
Yeah, and he failed.
I had to call it.
Okay.
I should have not rerolled.
I tried to take some damage for her last time, I think.
Yeah.
So there you go.
This might be good though.
I've been
If you're
unconscious before.
unconscious,
It's
the
fine.
theory is, because if you're unconscious, the theory is that you're probably not going to be pissing anyone off to try and attack you. They might think you're already dead. So you won't take any more damage.
Maybe.
If you have to keep rolling,
Am
you
I
probably would do
slowly-
something like ask for the
Am I
potty.
slowly leaking and then slowly
Oh,
dying?
I forgot. He killed that one. That was his.
I need Phoenix down.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any?
Oh, I mean.
You know what Phoenix down does?
Okay, so
Phoenix
are we
down
done
field
with
shields
their
and
attack?
finish Yeah, they're finished on their attack.
Okay, I want to. How many dudes are around me?
4.
It's dangerous.
Okay, I want to pick him up, throw him far away. He's really light. I just want to throw him out of the range of damage, but
Don't
like,
take fall damage.
but I don't want to
I
throw
don't
him
think I
hard.
can.
I just want to like toss him out and away from the damage. Like I'm just gonna toss him off the thing, and then after I do that, can I punch somebody?
Just to tie a balloon to me and like have
I
me
just
like.
want you to imagine for a minute.
Hold on,
like,
no, I got
If
the
there was an
idea.
injured body, and you picked it up, and even if you went gingerly, like toss,
He's literally
and
made
it
of
hits
gas.
the ground, right? But he's like
a flappy
wheezing out
man.
everywhere. Like
Only because he dictates.
he's got rips and tears all over his suit.
Fine, I'm
his
gonna leave him there. I'm gonna
his
punch somebody.
lens is cracked.
I'm not gonna run him out.
I
I'm gonna
forgot
punch
to.
somebody.
I didn't tighten my butt plug enough. I'm leaving it out.
I could pull his butt plug out and
No.
just like balloon off.
If you can take out most of the people surrounding him, how many are we?
4. I
We
could
got 4
probably do
left. You
2.
can take out 2.
They probably don't
Hold
even
on,
know I'm
are
a
you-
living thing.
Are you? Can she grab him and run? He's really light.
She's about 400 yards away from you.
Oh, for us, she's so far away.
I will try to defend him.
Are you running back this way?
so that you can.
She's running back this way, just so it's dictated.
I will try to defend him this turn, so that you can do
Okay.
attacks.
Do you have duct tape? Maybe you could duct tape some of his rips and tears.
I have.
But wait, there's more. Yeah.
I have C2 or C3.
You don't have any duct tape? I don't think it has to be written on your sheet for you to say that you would have something. Yeah, I don't have a
He
sniper rifle
lists
listed
almost
either.
everything. Well, you should, because that was something you picked
There's
up.
no equipment hole.
You just flip the sheet over and around the back like he does.
Dude, I shouldn't have to just make my own equipment hole. If I don't need equipment, if I need equipment, there'd be
If you want equipment in your hole, you guys just flip it over and do it.
It's already been, it's a precedent is set that I'm a sniper rifle. Alright, I'm gonna punch. I don't need to read it. Punch him.
You're doing multi-attack?
12. 11. Wait, is there, I'm with advantage still, right? Because they're still.
Right, and you're
12!
doing, and you're doing the multi-attack?
Yes. 12. Does somebody get 3 dues? That's a pretty big success.
Alright, so
3? Yes.
she basically Spartan kicks one of them in the chest, caving its chest in, as she takes
And
the
the rock.
squad automatic weapon in one arm and the sniper rifle in the other arm and aims it at the other two and just goes.
Okay.
And they're
I have other things other than
they're
sniper
gray
rifle.
mist.
I really don't
Nice.
feel like I would use a sniper
So there's
rifle at
only
close
one
range.
left.
I have other close range weapons.
Yeah, you use that with one arm like this.
No, but I
and then
have
the
multiple.
sniper rifle
Like,
like
what is this in this arm?
The huge Gatling gun squad.
Right, so in this arm would be just like a pistol. I would
Why
not
not
use
the
a
sniper?
sniper rifle.
It
in-
looks so much cooler the way I dictated it. Because it's
I'm a
unnaturally
seasoned
strong.
soldier. I would not use a sniper rifle in someone's face.
So there's only one
Left.
of them left now.
Yeah, there's only one left. And
So,
he is at disadvantage.
If I can manage to kill it, then I don't have to worry about defending him.
Are you closer
Right.
yet? Is she closer yet or is she still really far away?
She's closer.
She was moving from 400 to 300
Do you have a
yards.
gun, right? In case
Uh,
he fails to kill this guy.
Sure.
yeah, I'll go ahead and I guess pop the gun back to where I can shoot it and try to pop
He's gonna shoot
in
him.
the face.
Alright.
So that runs off speed, and I have no extra ability.
Oh, is that a neat?
We're
Did
gonna
he get
need
a
Ellie
neat?
because
he get
I
a
got
neat?
a 5.
How many damages do you have left?
You just aren't rolling very well.
What he
Oh, so
has.
it's the guy who's unconscious.
What he has got is the ability to roll speed or durability.
Uh-huh.
But
Again,
how many more damages can you
Oh, that's what I
do?
was
You're right,
doing.
he's using tiny dice too.
I got metal.
I switched to the tiny dice because the big ones were rolling bad,
Yeah.
and the tiny ones are also rolling bad.
I don't know where my big ones are.
Until now.
Excellent! So, you raise your rifle up and you're trying to take aim against this thing, and it runs over towards you and shoulder checks you out of the way and keeps running away.
Okay.
Doesn't do any damage to you, but basically just prevents you from shooting it.
I basically
It
have to tuck and
appears
roll
to
away
be
from it.
running back towards the main tower.
Okay.
Are they in those pink bag? Possibly.
I think I bubbled this after I made. No, I didn't.
Sounds like that.
I didn't bubble this after I made that roll. Cool. I gained.
Alright, so
What
the
does that
last
mean?
Revenant soldier
What
is
does that
running.
mean?
The last Revenant soldier is running back towards the main Revenant tower.
But what does it mean?
What
Did
does
he
what mean?
take damage?
No, I leveled up.
Oh, okay. Hey. That means he's running back towards her. Because she's coming from the tower, right?
She is coming from the pillar that was
Can
collapsed.
she still shoot him? Because I don't want him to get away and tell everyone where we are. Try to shoot this guy or hit him with a bolt of lightning, whichever you think would be more effective. Because I don't want him to spread the word and the alarm. I mean, obviously the tower's down, so people are gonna know, but I don't want him to get away.
Do lightning.
There's no dice in here. that are-
These are These are the ones that go on the hand.
I improved dehydration.
Well, your results have been doing good.
Yeah, that's good. I never got to use my key. Oh no, it's okay.
10.
10 to which were you
Lightning.
hitting with lightning or the other thing?
Lightning.
So it's -1, so it's a 9.
Oh.
But if you just shoot him, I think it would not be. It would be a 10.
We have advantage on these.
Oh yeah, it's a 10 to lightning him.
So as you see the last one that's running back towards the tower, basically to call reinforcements or whatnot. Lightning sings across the sky and then shoots directly down, and then you just see all of his cybernetic bits fry
Yes, we got all
out
of
as he
them.
collapses to the
Wait,
ground.
we got all of them?
All 20.
Why
Wait,
didn't
but
we
you're
use her
unconscious.
earlier? She's
You're
amazing.
unconscious.
What?
She
She is amazing.
She's the one who
I-
gave us
You
all the
used her a
Down.
lot.
Done,
She
like,
just
You
took
constantly
down the
used
pillar.
her.
Yeah.
I'm just
She
stabbing
threw
you.
the
I'm so weak.
explosives. She
She
electrocuted
put out the
the
lightning
tower
on the tower.
that
the
made us
pillar.
have advantage on every roll after that.
And she's super stealthy.
And she's super stealthy. She's taken some damage.
I'm back to
I'm
high.
dead.
But other than tonight, she's taken almost no
I want to be
damage.
carried out of here.
And it's not that she just manages not to.
Sometimes I have to
Okay,
blow my
here,
suit
I would
back
like
up.
to say something. So, we're here in this, like, enemy base thingy, right? We've got these towers to do. We've got one taken down, and it's taken all night. Dan, I need to hear this question. We need to heal. What do
I'm
you suggest
back
for
up.
do we go back to the sewers and just take a nap? Like, we can't attack the rest of this tower with one unconscious party member and the rest of us, like, with lots of damage.
Yes, we can. We can do whatever.
So,
we
what do
want.
you think we should do?
If we don't keep moving, we lose the surprise, and they are going to reinforce this area.
They are.
Okay.
If we do keep moving, we have to continue carrying
We
John
can just
until
dump
we
him in
can
the
get him
sewer.
healed back up.
You must carry me.
And remember where we put him.
Well,
And remember
or
where
we
you
can
put
try to
them.
heal
Don't
him
forget me.
by
Um,
finding
Yeah,
supplies.
I don't have any
Yes,
healing
don't you
powers
forget
for
me.
Gaston. And all of us are, like,
He
are you
has-
injured or just bruised?
I'm just barely bruised.
Oh, die.
He has stated before that he had tape on him that we could take the suit back closed and help him.
But I don't think that will actually
Rebuild.
take away any of his injured boxes, right?
Essentially,
John
we would be
Creed
trying to
I don't-
use intelligence to try and heal him
Yeah.
with a
Let's
med
see,
kit
everything there.
untrained.
I don't think I've seen
But
it.
wouldn't that just,
Disadvantage against healing him with untrained medkit, basically.
but wouldn't that, okay.
You're basically rolling with a
But even
minus.
though, even if we do
You need a
that,
new
that's
book?
just gonna be 1 or 2
I
boxes,
still got
right?
some
Like, that's
pages.
not gonna.
It does get him
I
conscious.
have another book.
Yep.
So then you can be,
I think it's the same book.
I get hurt again.
Y'all always love it whenever Slimefinger does great.
I
There
feel
might be
like-
other book.
I wanna heal. But,
Oh, that's
It is worthwhile to take some time so that we can patch him up enough that at least he can.
I think
be
we
up
need
and
to do
moving.
something to get our party functional, because we got this damage fighting one of these towers.
And if we duck back into the sewers, we can try to attack from
A different
trying to
angle.
attack
Yeah.
another
I don't
pillar.
think I've seen it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
theoretically, that's a way to
And
go.
they never saw us come
Okay.
out of the sewers, so it's not like they're gonna, like, be like, there must be attacking from the sewers.
5 of them saw us come out of the sewer.
Well, they're dead.
We technically shot them,
a
but
lot.
Tower
Those
may have
guys are
seen.
dead.
They are dead.
What they know, with dead men tell no tales.
That's not true.
No, whatever time there, because we just stopped talking about the game.
Oh, there it is.
Is that it?
You want to take it out?
You don't have to. I just have
If
to
you
see
want
it.
it on the bathroom wall, it's gotta come out. He
That's
feels
what
some type
Gaston
of
looks like when
way.
he's all
Oh,
pumped with
okay.
gas. But normally he looks like Gumby.
He feels some type
So,
of
like,
way.
here,
How
he's-
come when you narrate yourself, you never look like that? You always look like this.
Because it takes a lot of concentration to control the gas
Okay,
to form
fair
muscles.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He feels some type of way that all of his art in the bathroom is old, so
I
he
do
wants
like that.
new,
Oh, that's
better
cool.
So do
representations
you want this,
of his talent.
that other one in the bathroom too?
Do you not like it?
No, it didn't look finished, that's why I was asking.
It's never gonna be.
And-
You can have one of your kids finish
So
it.
we're trying to go until
It can be Venom, it can be whoever, you know.
It's 10:20 right now. We could do another.
It's just for practice, you know, because I don't practice enough.
I just know I'm gonna start big.
We,
Tell me about it.
we already have enough if we're at a stopping point, if you wanted to stop.
I'm pretty much for the day.
Yeah, I think we need to just have a long rest. You've worked 6 days this week.
Well, I worked really fast too to make sure I could make
I
the business
know,
party.
and you did that on Thursday too.
Oh, that's
Do you need some Motrin? Should I take some?
I already took some.
This doesn't look right.
What good
I
it will
can't.
do me.
You control better than a lot of people.
I know. Because I know what it
You
feels
what?
like when
It's
I don't.
like the greatest
That's the
sin,
only comparison I have.
or one of them, I guess, is to be given a gift and then not develop it to its ultimate form. I'm so lazy.
I think
Well,
we're gonna
if you
take a
look at
long
some of the
rest.
pictures
Okay.
that you've done, in the
Call it
bathroom,
for the evening.
But
and
first
these
off,
you have
I
come
want
away.
to know where you're
In
going.
the sewers.
These up to where I used
So
to
are
be
we
much better.
ducking
than
back into the
this.
sewers,
I've
or
let
we're
it
trying to
lapse.
reach the
We're
town?
going in the
Think of it
sewers to
as
take a long
working
rest.
out,
But
and say you're,
he wants to know where we're
say
gonna pop
you're-
out later.
have
Are we gonna
Arnold
pop
No,
out?
Schwarzenegger
I want
genetics,
to. A, I
right?
want to know like
and then you let yourself go.
you're going in the sewers. You're making
It's
some sort of
simple.
fortifiable defense
Yeah.
down there. I'm assuming.
There's lots of places
But
in the
like-
sewers to like hole up and recover. Have you ever seen
I
Teenage
don't know, I
Mutant
know
Ninja
the
Turtles?
AI and stuff, like, who cares?
Obviously.
Right?
Although I will say, it would,
Yes,
AI
and
would
probably
never
we
draw it
would
this way.
do that closer to where we want to come out,
So there's something
and not
there.
where we went in, right?
So
Yeah.
when you come out,
I don't know.
are you trying to attack another
I
That's
pillar?
figured-
what I'm saying. So do
figured
we
that
want to
out,
attack, keep attacking the small towers, or do we want to try to
But I
come
felt
out
that
close to the big tower and sneak in? She's the only one of us that
Just
can do
riding
that.
on gifts and not ever.
What
honing a
I
skill,
guess I'm feeling like
You know?
I need some thoughts from you on what,
And I see other people
how you
who
think
work
we
really
should.
hard. who
Because when
can-
we did
they
the
weren't born
Russian
with the
base,
ability.
we all just put on
Mm.
costumes
but they work
and
really
went
hard.
into there and we
Yeah.
infiltrated the
And now
base,
they're way better.
which worked pretty well.
Yeah.
Actually, he was even.
Yeah.
No, he was outside.
But yeah.
He poked.
He was outside gassing. him.
Yeah, he poked a hole
Are
in
you
the
guys talking
bed,
about me?
which works. Like he could do that again here, but this is a much bigger tower. So
I stab you
Could
all.
Try to open a hole in the side of the building.
I'd love to be
I
like
guess I just don't know what to do with him, even after we
I'm
long
just a
heal,
bagger.
because
suit
this
now,
is a
like-
big tower. He
Unless
can't
you guys
float
can
gas.
heal me.
No.
And he can't be stealthy inside. And he really shouldn't be allowed to interact
Oh,
with you.
I know. I know what you should do with me.
Is it dirty?
No.
Okay.
Dig a hole and then bury me.
What the fuck?
And then come get me later.
That's what I said. No, we're going with you into the sewer so you can heal.
I already tried to get you out of a hole in
You
Russia
became the hole.
once.
You literally
And I became part of it.
the
Well, if that was
hole.
during a big assault, just find a nice quiet place.
We're about to do a big assault on this big giant tower that's way bigger than the one we just attacked.
I don't think that we
Right
want to
now.
continue
After we heal.
attacking the
Like
pillars.
next week. Okay.
Because we've been taking a decent amount of damage,
Mm-hmm.
and with every with every step of the plan, we're going to be losing surprise.
I need
Yeah.
more heart containers is what I need.
With 3 additional targets, there's a chance that they think that we're still going to go after the
I
pillars.
agree. So what
I
should we
think
do
we
about
should
getting
go
in?
towards the tower whenever we come back out.
I agree. But I don't want to come out far away from it. I want to come out right next to it. Is there a sewer next to it? Now that are we in the sewers? Can we roll to see what's in the sewers with us?
I believe.
I think that if you attacked it from the already open end, since you destroyed one of the pillars that was acting as a defense mechanism, that's an opening.
Yeah.
If
Right.
you are able to heal an attack before they can do any kind of like reinforcements,
That's-
So, can I try to roll to help him heal?
Am I correct?
No.
yeah,
And it would be intelligence Like straight
I
intelligence?
didn't even know I'm alive.
Yeah, it would be
With
straight
disadvantage.
intelligence
You're still
because
Oh.
But we are
you don't
consciously
actually
duct
have
taping
any healing
you.
skills
Everywhere we find
or
a
In my pack,
technical
It's like the
know-how
space
of how a
station.
suit works.
Yeah.
the international
You're
space
winging it.
Yeah.
And you're like pushing on me and making
So
sure I'm
I'd
still-
roll straight
Yeah.
intelligence with disadvantage for
So-
non-knowledge.
+2, -1, so +1.
+1, -2,
Right.
+3, -1.
Hopefully you can roll those 2 deuces again.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
What is that? Is it nice?
+1 is 6. I'll go ahead and use my edge to bump that up to a 7.
You have an edge looks?
I just leveled.
Oh, yeah, you do. Alright, so Gaston, you can erase
We're almost
one
done. We're not
damage
moving it.
box.
Stop here.
I'm like coming
You
out of
have
it.
to
Like my
assign
gas
your,
is restoring
thing.
because they plugged the
He's
hole.
just going and using the duct tape
He's trying to
against
duct
your.
tape Gaston back together so he doesn't die.
We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, head over to our website, SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com, for some more fun content. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.